As we've all heard, Nico Harrison has been fired from the Dallas Mavericks, and we know it's legit because he even updated his Instagram bio to unemployed. After making one of the worst trades of all time in trading franchise star Luka Doncic away last season, Mavs fans were out for his head, so it's not exactly a surprise that he got fired so quickly into this season. What is surprising though is that while the firing came with a letter from owner Patrick Dumont to fans, which was basically a public apology, that public apology never directly addressed the Luka trade. It just kinda threw Nico under the bus for a poor start to the season and promised that the team was committed to a winning culture. To me, it came off as very fake and written by a PR team, not a real apology. I feel like if you want to apologize to fans about what happened, at least be straight with them, and flat out say we're sorry for trading Luka. That would at least be a start. This whole thing has me thinking though, how do the Mavericks actually win back their fans? I feel like there's a lot that has to happen, and it's already off to a rough start. Let's dive right in. Well, to start, as mentioned, I feel like the Luka trade needs to be directly apologized for. Sure, Nico Harrison was the guy who technically made the decision, but let's not kid ourselves and pretend that the ownership wasn't involved in a massive deal like that. I think everyone knows moves like that aren't made unless it's with the ownership's approval. Otherwise, Nico would have been fired about 30 minutes after making the trade. If Nico went behind Dumont's back to make the trade and nothing happened until now, Dumont doesn't deserve to own an NBA team. Letting his employees make insane decisions behind his back with no consequences would be crazy. But personally, I believe Dumont was in on the trade. So just be transparent and properly apologize. Once that's dealt with, the Mavericks need to invest all they can into Cooper Flagg and pray that it works out. Right now, Cooper Flagg has had a pretty mediocre start to the season. There haven't been many wins, and he's had a lot of difficulty adapting to the NBA from college. Despite this, there's still a lot of room for growth. He's only 18 years old, and honestly, the Mavs playing him at point guard to start the season probably made him look a lot worse than he is. I mean, it's not even his position. It just really seems like they wanted Cooper Flagg to turn into Luka 2.0 instead of developing his own style. Unfortunately, that's just not the type of player Flagg is, and they're starting to realize it now. So yeah, keep going with Flagg's development and do not let him become disgruntled with the team under any circumstances. Because if a year down the line Cooper Flagg is somehow demanding a trade, then let me assure you the Mavs are actually done as a franchise. Letting one all-time great sauced up white boy slip through the cracks is bad. Letting two slip through the cracks? Oh man. If Flagg responds well to the Mavericks' commitment to him and improves a good deal as a player, then they need to build around him. Fans loved Luka, but give them 3 or 4 years to grieve, some winning seasons, and a new white guy who looks like he came from the Boy Scouts leading the team, and things will improve. This leads me to my next point though. They need to retain value so it's easier to build around Cooper Flagg when the time comes. What do I mean by this specifically? Well, don't let AD or Kyrie walk for free after their contracts expire. Both AD and Kyrie need to be traded for the proper value they're worth. If they don't get any value out of those guys and let them walk, then they're starting from square one by the time Cooper is ready to win. Remember when people were on Mark Cuban's ass a few years ago about Luka not having any help? Yeah, that sentiment will come back, but about 3 times stronger if the Mavs don't have the assets to acquire a team that Cooper Flagg can lead. Luckily, both AD and Kyrie have a few years left on their contract, so the Mavs do have flexibility to wait for Cooper Flagg to turn into a star. Really, that's it. Step 1, do a proper apology instead of the crap we just witnessed. Step 2, protect Cooper Flagg like he's made out of glass. Step 3, retain value and transition into the next era by trading for a proper team around Flagg. Is it rocket science? Definitely not. It's actually really simple, but it does require the Mavs to be patient and have some things work out for them. So while it's an easy plan in theory, the Mavs still need to pray that Cooper Flagg has what it takes to reach the top of the league, and be deserving of having a team built around him. Personally, I like Dallas as a franchise. I think it has a really good history for a team that isn't one of your typical old teams like Boston or a big market team like LA. So I hope they can get it together. The Luka era for the Mavs came to possibly one of the worst endings in sports, but they can redeem themselves. We'll just have to wait and see how Patrick Dumont operates for the next few seasons. Is he gonna panic and make even more stupid decisions, or will he control his franchise like a real owner and bring it back into the light? Only time will tell. If more videos like this interest you, leave a comment, drop a like, or subscribe. It would really mean the world to us. Have a good day, and we'll see you next video.